This is my project on Instagrok, the technology collaboration project. As you can see, I'm already logged in, and I'm just going to kind of walk you through what Instagrok is. In definition, Instagrok is a collaborative tool for students to use as a search engine. So instead of them going to Google, where they're overwhelmed with mass amounts of texts and websites, Instagrok kind of breaks down their search into a more manageable bite-sized chunks. So I've already set up an account. This app website is free for the first 90 days, and then I think you have to start paying after that. So it's great until you have to pay for it, but I really enjoyed going through and looking at everything. So to start off, I'm going to type in Civil War, because that is what my students are going to be going through soon. So I'm going to search for that. And as we can see, kind of like a bubble map has shown up. And we have the center word that I typed in, Civil War. And then we have territory, slavery, North Carolina, etc. And within this circle of words, there's words that have to do with Civil War. And what's kind of cool about this is you can press this and key terms or key facts will pop up about the Civil War. A civil war is a high-intensity conflict, often involving regular armed forces that is sustained, organized at a large scale. As well as there's videos and websites that you can actually tag into your little grok wheel. I'm going to press on Abraham Lincoln right here, and as you can see, another whole cluster of words that will now assemble that have to do with Abraham Lincoln. And then in addition, key facts, and then websites that students can look at, videos. There's not too many videos, images. These are more to do with Civil War, but there's one of Abraham Lincoln. Concepts, just breaking down the Civil War in these really easy bite-sized chunks for students. And it just allows for them to build their own organized map of the Civil War. Then they can expand upon things like slavery, and then and just all things that encompass slavery during that time. Look up and pin the random facts, so I could pin this one right here, and that'll pop up on their thing. And then I could, let's see, I could pin a picture of Abraham Lincoln over here. So it's just really a great app to organize students' thoughts, and they can visually see what they're looking up rather than a Google search. Another cool feature of this is you can choose how difficult the words are. You can go from super easy, from probably the lower grades, to medium, and then to really hard. So like Emancipation Proclamation, Union Army, so more defined words, and kind of zeroes in a little more where it's more difficult. Kids can color code, they can name their project. Another cool feature of this is really interactive is students have pinned everything that they've from their project, and they have a bibliography already made for them, and they can then organize their pinned items into their journal, which will help in the long run when doing research papers, organizing thoughts, group projects, etc. And then there are quizzes that can be formed from these grok maps, so that students can kind of answer these trivias and see how well they do and just go from there. So another cool feature of that. Overall, it's just kind of a fun way to get your students to interact during class. It takes more collaboration and critical thinking rather than sitting and listening to a lecture. So I think I'll definitely be using this collaboration tool in the future in one of my lessons, because it's pretty cool. And that is all I have on Instagram.